What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we are going to be ranking all of the Tacko Fall cards and the J.R. Smith cards from worst to best in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. And I'm not just going to be rating them from like worst to best, because I'm not going to lie, it basically goes in a line for both of these guys. So I'm going to be ranking these guys based on from worst to best, based on who I believe you should buy and in what situations. So before we on, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We put more MyTEAM content here than anywhere else, and we are trying to get to 296,000 subscribers as soon as possible, lads. We are hopefully going to hit that before Friday. Goal is 300,000 subscribers. It's highly unlikely we do it by the end of the month, but by this time next month, it's looking like we're going to do it, which would be absolutely insane, getting that by 2K23. So anyway, let's get back onto it. So, in terms of J.R. Smith, the J.R. Smith that I would say is probably the one that I would least advise you guys to buy is the 100,000 MT shooting guard small forward J.R. Smith. So there's a little bit of an issue with this. So obviously, again, he's got 99 in every stat. He's got 99 in every stat. It's just because he does play that shooting guard small forward position, you're not going to play him at small forward. His best position is shooting guard, but not having the option to play him at the 1 is kind of a rough one. But still, base 49 with that upper 27, he is kind of tricky to contest, I'm not going to lie. But he's like a Booker type tricky to contest on next gen rather than like a Luka. But quick dribble style, awesome size up, tray escape. He's got a lot of good things going for him, lads. And honestly, this J.R. Smith is still a really good card. It's just, for me, as far as just overall cards go, you're paying well over 100k for a guy that, in my opinion, isn't even a top 3 J.R. Smith. Next up, it's going to be Anniversary. So the Anniversary card is a really, really nice card as well. So what the Anniversary card doesn't give you is, it does not give you that tray escape. It gives you the Kobe escape. But he comes with base 49 and very quick. Problem is, again, the Invincibles and the Dunktober and Endgame all come with like quick drops off 1, whereas you get terrible dribble sigs on this one. He's still got the normal leaner though, and in terms of stats, he's essentially perfect. Other than interior and block, which are fine, he's basically perfect. I played a game of TTO with 3 J.R. Smiths, and I mean, I couldn't really tell which J.R. Smith was which. He was perfectly fine. He was the one that ended up playing center, and he did a decent job in those videos. So like in that video, so like honestly, this card is damn good, but he is probably the second worst J.R. Smith because he is in and around the like 17, 18k because he's an Anniversary card. He's not very cheap. He is not very cheap. And then it's a really tough one. And I would say the next one I would probably steer or clear from is the point guard Invincible J.R. Smith. I'll explain a little bit why, but point guard Invincible J.R. Smith's absolutely elite. Like, again, base 49, quick dribble style, Austin size, which is okay. Tray escape, which is really good. Pippin behind the back, whereas again, the previous one only had Harden behind the back. Quick drops off 1. So some really, really nice dunk packages there so he won't get blocked. And obviously, in terms of badges, comes with all the ones on gold, and every shooting badge, but he's still pretty nice, 65 huffs. Then after that, I would actually suggest probably, it's a tough one between these two guys right here. I would say probably next is going to go to 10k one, because this guy is like 10 to 14k. He's the cheapest of all J.R. Smiths, and he comes with 50 huff badges. The reason why I'm not quite as high on him is he's very, very similar. He's a higher interior, and he can play point guard, but he's very, very similar to the Anniversary one. So quick dribble style, Austin size up, Kobe escape. But again, it's those dribble packages. I actually like the Harden behind the back. Sorry, it's those dunk packages. Those dunk packages are really not good. I do like the Harden behind the back. And in general, it's a card that I do like. I do really like this J.R. Smith. But for me, this guy is kind of the best of both worlds. He is basically the Invincible. So he's out here with 60 Hall of Fame badges. And with those 60 huffs and 15 golds, like, he's missing box and brick wall, sure. But he's 40k compared to the point guard Invincible. And again, he plays point guard. The point guard Invincible is sitting here at like over 100k more than him. And look at the stats. Wow, you get a little bit better standing dunk and better post moves. And better rebounding. They're the same in everything else. Animations wise, he gets the tray escape as well with quick drops off 1. So we get the same animations as the Invincible. This would be the best. Honestly, the best one to buy is this one right here, because again, he's going to give you exactly what this one does. You're not going, they're indistinguishable. As well as that, he's 100k cheaper. Whereas this one again and this one are completely indistinguishable. This one has a better primary position. If you're looking at them at the 2-guard position and not running through them, the only real difference is the tray escape and the dunking between all of these cards. So, which is why I have this one at the end. But obviously, if you've got the MT, this is the J.R. Smith you should be looking for. I mean, he's just Kobe. Oh, what else do you want to say? He's John Smith, like. He's Kobe with the Curry slide. He's 6'6" Magic Johnson. He's freaking, like, they made him John Smith. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say when they literally just went and made him John Smith. And then, now we are on to the tacos. And now this is a very, very interesting one. So the tacos are so tough to decide. Especially because price-wise, it is kind of crazy. And for me, I would say the taco I would advise nobody to get is Invincible Tacko. Because he's gone up. So, as the day's gone on, Glitch Tacko has gone down. When these 2 cards were originally pulled, they're way more Invincibles than Glitched. At the end of the 4-hour mark, this Tacko was like 300k, whereas this Tacko was 350k. But as time has gone on, this Tacko has dropped to like 130 to 150k, like 30 to 170k, depending on when you buy them. Whereas this Tacko has gone up to 350, 400k. I don't necessarily think this Tacko is bad for 350, 400, but having used this Tacko and having used the Glitch Tacko, they are completely indistinguishable from each other. You will not notice the difference to the exact same damn card. Every Hoff badge, sure, every shooting badge. I mean, the Glitch has more shooting badges as well, even though they don't really matter because of the basic leaner. But yeah, he would probably be the one I would least choose to get. Then probably this Tacko. I actually think Tacko's best position. Like, it all really depends on who you have. Like, unless you are dead set on, unless you locked in for Wilt and you already have Yao, or like, that's the only reason why you should ever use this Tacko. Because he's objectively just a worse version of the Glitch card. That's what he is. He's just a worse version of the Glitch card. He still shoots well. He still moves well. Like, out of position Tacko Fall is still a damn good card. Like, out of position Tacko Fall is not a player that I think is bad in my team. In fact, I think he's actually a really, really good card. But the only thing with this is that he's like 350k and his best position is power forward and he can't play power forward. So he's cheesy, but at his price, I kind of would steer clear. Then it would be this Tacko. My reasoning is that this Tacko is still a top 10 center in my team. Like, the best centers in my team go Endgame Tacko. This is my opinion. Endgame Tacko, Invincible Tacko, and Glitch Tacko, who are the same card. So Endgame Tacko, number 1. Invincible Glitched, 2A, 2B. Endgame Yao, 3. Tacko 4. This Tacko 4. So whether you want to put this Tacko 5 because we've got other Tackos, he's better than all the Yao Mings, bar 1. He's better than Eaton. He's better than everybody. Like, the other Tacko is, like, there's a reason why people like that other Tacko. He's like a slightly, he's the Galactic Tacko. They're the same card. They are the same card. And you're looking at, like, 12 KMT max for this guy. You're looking at almost nothing. An absolute steal. And, like, oh, man, he is, if you don't have 100k, he should be yours. I'm sorry, like, unless you can afford one of the better Tackos at 100k, one of your centers should be Tacko. No matter what. No matter what, one of your centers has to be one of these Tackos. Whichever Tacko you can afford, go buy. Except if you can afford the Invincible, just get the Glitch because they're the exact same damn card. So, I'm going to put the endgame next in terms of which one you should buy. Because I don't like the endgame. And I really cannot stress that enough. The endgame is the best card in the game. He is the best card in the game. I don't like it because I cannot green with set shot 25. It doesn't matter how much I use set shot 25, I cannot green. The one really good thing he has though is the tray fade. The tray fade is what I think puts him over the edge, even if you don't even if you don't like, for example, set shot 25, it's crazy. But like the thing with Tacko Falls is, again, we all know they've got Kobe size up, and everyone, if you watch his channel, know Kobe size is my favorite stick in the game. In terms of the other cards, you're looking at like, obviously he's got the Kobe escape rod and the tray escape. I'm not good with either of those escapes. The tray fade is what I think just separates this card, and set shot 25 is really easy to get off. All of them have the Scotty behind the back. All of them basically have 99 every stat with every Hall of Fame badge that matters. But Tacko Invincible is ridiculous. If you are someone who relies on set shot 25, you are someone who can abuse set shot 25, this is the best card in the game. But for me, the card that I would advise most people to pick up is Flash Glitched. So instead of paying for the Flash card, or say for the endgame card, you're paying like 1.1, 1.2, you're paying probably 1.2 to 1.3 million. And for 1 million MT less, you're getting a card that has every badge you need in this game. There are 2 badges he doesn't have. One of them is Giant Slayer, which doesn't matter because he's 7'6". The other one's Floor General, which doesn't matter. Every half defense badge, every half shooting badge. In terms of shooting, going to play the exact same. Defensively, I don't care. He's 89 lateral quickness. He's the exact same on defense. In terms of dribbling, Scotty behind the back. Like, if you are someone who's going to be freaking tray escaping on people with Tacko Fall, be my guest, use the endgame. If you are somebody that's going to be using Tacko Fall as a big man, as an interior big, or as a pick and popper, 47 is still an absolutely quality release. And he gets Kobe size up, which I really like. And Scotty behind the back. Only issue is basic leaner. If he had the normal leaner, I think I would say with confidence that for me, this Tacko is better. And the Invincible Tacko are better than the endgame Tackos. But because of the tray fade, meaning this one has so much more ability to create, I will say that this Tacko is definitely better. But I cannot say a Tacko Fall that is 1 point. He's better. He's the best, which is why I don't have him down there with Invincible Tacko. And I actually think Invincible Tacko is way better value than the endgame Tacko. But actually, no, Invincible Tacko can't be better than endgame Tacko because this Tacko exists in the same card. But yeah, so for me anyway, I have them ranked like this. So in terms of which ones you should buy, we got Invincible at worst because the Glacier's the same card. Then we're going like at a position because I believe his best position is power forward. Then we got this one here because he's still top 5 center in the game despite being 10 KMT in endgame. And the damn Flash Glitch card is freaking him though. So anyway, yeah, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.